you know how to drive like this? Can you feel alive like this? Will you ever love like this? Can you give me a love like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Ever feel alive like this? Have you ever arrived like this? Can you give me a ride 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 like this? This is for all the scooter lovers. Can you give me a ride like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Can you feel alive like this? Will you ever love like this? I want you to give me a ride like this. Can you give me a love like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Ever feel alive like this? Have you ever arrived like this? Can you give me a ride 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 like this? This is for all the scooter lovers. Can you give me a ride like this? I want you to give me a ride like this. Can you give me a love like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Ever feel alive like this? Have you ever arrived like this? Can you give me a ride 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 like this?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome. How we doing out there in Radioland? I love the sound of my own voice. Yes. How are we doing? Something like that? Yeah. I'm trying to clean up my act. You know, sometimes you got to clean up your act. You know, been a little loose a lot around the edges. Got to clean things up, got to tighten up the ship. Got to live on the straight and narrow. Got to put on my suit and tie in the morning. I'm not putting on a suit and tie in the morning. I'm going to put on a sport. I got a sport coat right there. Hold on. Look at that. Now we're doing it. Cleaning up my act. I won't go tie, though. Am I going to go tie? No. No, we're cool. I'll wear this until it gets too hot. Cleaning up her act here. And we're messing around. I'm 29 years old, god damn it. Suits. Yeah, so it's been a while. Got some things going on. Dealing with some health stuff. Dealing with some work stuff. And some other work stuff. So less time for play. So got to kind of figure things out here. I think we'll do our Patreon stream next weekend. Maybe we'll do 2 this month. Got to figure out. When things were not busy, I probably should have released all my pop stuff. But you know what? We love procrastinating here. But heck, maybe when things are more busy, I'll actually be more inclined to release stuff because I don't care, I don't have time. But trying to figure things out. But yeah, by sure next weekend we'll do another Patreon stream and I'll dump a bunch of goodies into the Patreon. But I think in my mind what's reasonable to expect is like this month we dropped that R&B version of Take Me Back. I think what I can reasonably do and sound sustainable, releasing like one pop song, one new track on my Patreon every month, plus demos and other goodies. But I think that's what's going to be kind of the game plan forward. Rough sketch in my mind, but we'll go over that. But yeah, things are picking up a little bit. I'm recovering. I got some health stuff, some digestive issues that I'm dealing with. But I got a bit of a game plan. I think this is a bad idea. Forget dressing. We're not dressing for success anymore. Forget dressing for success. Fuck it. But anyway, so that's that. How's everybody else doing? What's good in the world? I can go with the white tea. I'll just do exclusively white teas. I do prefer V-neck though. They feel a little claustrophobic in these. I love a good summer cold. Love a good summer cold or spring cold. Love it. Yeah, that's weird. I think I do get most of my colds during the summer, which is strange. Well, I don't not have a beard. I got scruff. It's just very blonde. I got scruff. But yeah, I hadn't seen my face in a while, and I go, it's still there. Yeah, I don't know. I lost a good chunk of my face. Lost a good chunk. Did you know that if your beard starts to replace the bone in your face? So if you grow out a beard, it starts to replace your chin. And so once you shave, you go, oh, some of my chin's eroded away. So careful, you beard growers out there. If you keep it up, your face will just become hair. Cool beans. Cool. It's getting pretty close to releasing Catch Me. I recorded a bit of some video content for it, but close is no cigar, or we're close. What is close but no cigar? I don't know. I need to get my energy levels slightly more up before I can pull the trigger and something like that. And Still learning how to make it less of a big deal. But did we do this? Yeah, we made those changes on stream, and I listened to them, and they were okay. They were okay, but I still need to do one more pass at it. But yeah, it'll be good to get in the habit of just. I think it'll be good as I do this other work to also be doing. I'd like to have a couple, not many things, but a couple of things going on at once to take your mind off of. Keep your mind nimble and flexible. Keep your mind nimble and flexible. Here, we were working on this track. Pull it up. I like the idea that just a beard trimmer is a new look. It's a totally new look. It's a glow up. Just hacking off some of that weed. The weeds. Taking a weed whacker. I think this is it. No. There we go. It is about time for another haircut. I'm never letting this thing go long again. But I was like, maybe I'll just do the classic. Just do the sides. Keep it long. I don't think I have the face for that. I don't think I have too long of a face to pull that off, I think. I don't know. I've never found a hairdresser. My lifelong search for a hairdresser, just all I've wanted from a hairdresser to say, this is what your face needs. We're going with it. And I'll go, great. But they're always like, what do you want? And I go, I don't know. For it to look good. And then I'll bring in a picture of like a celebrity with a haircut. I go, I like that haircut. Well, and they go, well, don't we all want to be? And I go, well, what do you want from me? I brought in a picture. I said, this looks good. And you go, well, we can't achieve that with you. And I go, what the? Then tell me what we can achieve. And let's do that. But it's either I bring in too much information or not enough. I just want somebody who goes, oh, with your face, this is what we're going with. I only need one haircut for the rest of my life. Have yet to find it. I was pretty close to going full. Like when I cut my hair from long to short, I was pretty close to going just like military, like just shaving it all off. I did that once in my life. And I go, God, the beauty of it, just the no maintenance of it. Like we're already at the point where I got it, like, I need to keep things below maintenance level. We're already at a place where I have to, even if I have to do a little work, that means it's too long. So, I don't know. Hair frustrations. Yeah, the Peaky Blinders look. But I don't think I got the head for that. I think my head's too, it would just be so, I'd be, an inverted rectangle. What do you call that? For oblong? Is that the correct use of oblong? Is my head oblong? Oblong. Use in a sentence, please. Oblong. An object or flat figure in an elongated rectangle or oval shape. Yes, I think my head's too oblong for the Peaky Blinders. But I've done, I don't know, but I swear my head has changed over the years. I used to rock the faux hawk. Remember the faux hawk? I kind of like the faux hawk. I can bring it back. I was kind of doing it there unintentionally for a second. The unintentional faux hawk. But again, if somebody's just like, I'm still looking for the hairdresser, just be like, no, there's one answer to your head. And I'll go, great. Thank you. Maybe an AI will do it one day and go, this is the perfect haircut for your head. And go, thank you, AI. Finally, a good use for you. All right, here's the coffee update. Big update. You're going to notice some subtle changes around here. I think that's funny. If there's subtle changes, how would you notice them? Well, trust me. I will not be buying store-bought coffee. Well, no, I will not be going out to any establishments for coffee anymore. I'm going to be drinking homemade stuff, some decaf. I'm really in the market for It's a little hippy dippy. It's a little very West Coast of me. Mold free coffee. I'm trying to be very conscientious about being mold free with my coffee. So I got some in the mail coming, and I got some Bulletproof. Apparently they are mold free from Whole Foods, and I got some chaga mushroom creamers. I'm trying to make healthier choices with my coffee. See if I feel better and see if I can drink it without wrecking my life. You know, that'd be nice. So this is like, you know, we're making we're going towards the pure drugs. We don't want our drugs cut with anything. But I tell you, this superfood creamer I got's pretty damn good. Tastes like chocolate milkshake, which, you know, I'm on a pretty restricted diet right now, but I tell you, I'll take that. I'll take that. So, but I'm trying to make things interesting at home. I got myself my own nitro press. So I'm going to try to make at-home nitro. See if I can, you know, keep this up. And then I was thinking of the next step is maybe try that Nespresso thing, because I like the foamy creams on top. But then here's the thing, though. I think I'd have to get one like a custom pod for it. So that's a whole nother thing. This is where I'm starting. And here's the thing. It's unfortunately, I associate streaming with coffee now. We're locked in. So it's like I can't do it without it. So I got to find a solution here. Maybe that means streaming's bad for me. I don't know. We're not there yet. All I know, that's all I'm saying. That's about the time. 24, 25. You know, I would know. So. Yeah, but here's the thing about decaf is, oh, did you hear that? Did you hear my back crack? God, that felt good. Here's the thing about decaf. Most of them taste like shit. And also, there's like, it's hard to find, I think they're even, first of all, we are super West Coast and hippy dippy right now, but I think there's like more contaminants with decaf, so you gotta be careful. But I do have some decaf in the mail. That's supposed to be good. We'll see if it doesn't taste like shit. We'll see if it doesn't taste like Robitussin. Decaf always has that medicinal taste to me. But we'll see. Listen, I'm happy to let AI take over every aspect of my life. I'm not afraid of it. I'm ready. So I'm ready. It can run every corner of my life, and I'm okay with it. I'd be okay with it. If, like, I'm trying to think if there's something if there's an AI that goes, Jeff, I know exactly the music you want to create and how to do it. I'll say, fine, go. Cool, man. All I have to do is be a yes man for AI. Sign me up. I want to be a CEO, you know? I'm ready to be a CEO. I want AI to pitch me things. Jeff, what do you think about this song? I'll go, no, and I'll give it some bullshit direction. It goes, it needs to feel more. I need it to feel more like cooler. And I'll go, great. How about this? I'll go, yeah, that's cooler. Thanks, AI. And I'll go, man, to be a student though right now, like, how do you grade if you're a teacher? I mean, I imagine students are turning in AI written essays constantly right now, right? Like, that's an interesting thing is education now. If you're a student, like, the temptation not to learn anything has got to be huge. Right? Like, that's got to be a weird thing people are going through right now. It's not even an ethic. I mean, yeah, I guess there's an ethical question, but even more so of like, It's got to be weird to be like, what do I need to learn? If I could just put in this, it's got to be real weird. And then I heard on a podcast, like, the solution to, like, the essay thing is, like, you have students write them all live. Like, all essays now are going to be done in class with the teacher watching. And I go, yeah, I guess that's how you solve that. But it's more interesting. It's like the question of what you need to learn now is different. It's certainly different than it was, 10 years ago when I was in high school. 10 years ago when I was in high school. Some of my classes allow me to formally cite ChatGPT. Wow. But see, what's weird is even ChatGPT like a reputable source of anything? Because it has opinions, man. It has opinions. It's interesting. Like when I ask it to write jokes and stuff, it's like it has opinions, of what you can joke about and stuff. And you go, so this isn't an objective thing. It's its own thing. So it's weird. So even to source it is weird. But yeah, I guess you gotta start doing that. Hear about the lawyer who tried using ChatGPT to write the evidence for him or something. Well, it's also like, why wouldn't you? I mean, it's like, is that, it again, if it comes up with good answers, yeah, you want to cry. I don't know. We're in such a strange time with that shit. And it's also like, what's also weird is knowing that we are in like the dial-up modem age of AI, where like we're in so young of it. Like when the internet first came around, you had this dial-up modem. You had to use your phone line. I'm 29. But you had to use your phone. Like if you wanted to go on the internet, you had to take over all the phones in your house, and you had to wait for it to make a phone call and connect. And it would take a couple minutes sometimes, and then nobody could call you during that time. And it was the one, and there wasn't even Google yet. You could do like real basic searches, I think. But the point is, like, that's what ChatGPT is. It's like the dial-up modem of AI. And I go, what is it going to be when it's fully realized? Who the hell knows? It's going to be wild. But, look, it can run my life. I'm fine with it. We welcome our robot overlords. Ask Jeeves. Yeah, Ask Jeeves. Ask Jeeves. Here's the thing about Ask Jeeves, though. Even when it came out, I think it was a joke. Even when it was at its peak, I don't think people used it very seriously. I don't remember ever using Ask Jeeves seriously. I remember using AltaVista was one instead. It was a Google alternative. AltaVista was a search engine. Yahoo was a search engine. Yeah, you would Ask Jeeves. Like, Ask Jeeves was like the Quora of yesteryear, I think. AltaVista. I recommend a drink called Calf Lib. It's its own thing instead of tasting like bad coffee. Well, it's Calf Lib. Is it gutter water? Is it sewer water? Instant coffee substitutes, an all-natural, healthy alternative. Strongly wants to reduce and limit caffeine intake. Yeah, but does it taste like coffee, though? See, here's the thing. Everyone's like, drink tea, and I go, tea tastes like dishwater to me. I'm sorry to offend tea drinkers out there. It tastes like dirty dishwater to me. I understand coffee's also dirty water, but it tastes good. Tea in all forms tastes like dishwater to me, or bath water. Calf, what is it? What is it, though? What are we roasting here? The chicory thing? Ideal for pregnant or menopausal women, okay? People suffering from a heart condition, upset stomach, or sleeplessness. Athletes, that's me. Definitely an athlete. Okay, check. I should try it. So I'm a 29-year-old athlete. Calf lib. Here's the thing. Like, I know I'm not going to like it. It's just because it's not coffee. That's the problem. Unless it tastes... If you tell me it tastes exactly like coffee, I'm in. I have a feeling it doesn't, though. Grain beverage with chicory. That's also not a great way to sell it. Come on. We got to do better than... Do you want a grain beverage? I understand coffee's a bean beverage. But there's something about grain beverage with chicory. We got to do better. We got to do better to sell me on this. Grain beverage with chicory. Ingredients: extract of roasted malt barley. Well, also, here's the thing. As part of my attempt to solve my digestive stuff is I got to stay kind of really limit grains. That's what I'm on my particular sauce at the moment, or attempt. Grain beverage with chicory. Yeah, no, I know no one can help me. I've accepted this. We've accepted our fate over here. So I'm trying. So basically, I'm just trying to do the healthiest drugs I can possibly do. As a coffee addict, I'm like, well, let's at least make the coffee as healthy as we potentially can. If we're going down with the ship, let's make it a nice ship. Okay, let's make it a hell of a ship. We're going down with the ship. Yeah, I think it's pretty rare to not have digestive problems in this day and age with all the... I mean, you just look at what you're surrounded by. With all the fast food and Starbucks and just... It's not... Yeah, it's pretty hard not to have something going on, I think. But it's certainly different for every person, which is why all these, like... There's no one best diet for everybody. It's one thing I've learned over the years. It's like, if it works for you, more power to you, man. More power to you. I saw this podcast, maybe clip about this like billionaire who's like, basically he's spent, I think it's AI assisted, who knows what AI, but he's like scientifically decided the perfect diet for him. Like he's like for each organ in his body. So he's optimizing his diet like scientifically with AI assistance. And his claim is that he's aging like 25% less or less fast, slower than everybody else. And I go, sure, man. Sure. But you know, when you're billionaire, I suppose I'd do the same thing too. It's just like optimize my diet to the supercomputer that I own. Worst ways to spend your money, I suppose. Also, when you're a billionaire, I suppose you don't even, the concept of money is, you're not even spending money, you're just doing things. If you're a billionaire, imagine you never ask what it costs unless you're purchasing a company. It's got to be an interesting mind space. Here's the thing, though. He might not, though. He's a billionaire. Who knows? What if he tells us AI, hey, make it so I don't age. Maybe AI can do that. Because again, back to podcasts, but I was listening to this podcast about a guy talking about how aging is like, it's like a defect in our DNA, where it's like you theoretically, kind of like how like whatever time travel's theoretical or whatever, but you can theoretically switch it off. We don't know how to do it, but it's like it's a defect in the DNA where like he pointed to some things that don't age, and it's like a gene thing, obviously. But like the point is like there's code in our DNA for aging, and if you can address that code, there's potential for actually not aging. Whether or not we'll ever do it, but I go, that's wild. It's not just like, in other words, his theory was that it's not something that just happens. It's something that's like you know how products have coded, not self destruction, but like what's the word I'm looking, obsolescence, coded obsolescence, um, predetermined obsolescence when they don't necessarily have to. Like that was his theory, and I go, that's fucking wild. If they come up with a way with like CRISPR or any of these DNA altering things to just turn off aging, that's fucking wild. And but just even the idea that it's theoretically possible, kind of like with all these UFOs and anti-gravity stuff, where you go, I don't even remember if you said that makes us immortal. I mean, obviously you could still get hit by a train falling from the sky. I don't think you'd survive that. But like in a vacuum, if you'd be immortal in a vacuum with food and water, in a vacuum with food and water and sunlight, that's pretty crazy. The real question is, how do you take your coffee? Uh, yeah, beer's a grain beverage. It's probably my favorite grain beverage. If I had to rank my grain beverages, probably a good. See, I've also been gluten free for a while. I've broken that rule a few times recently, but for about 10 years I've been doing the gluten free thing, and I don't miss all beer, but what I do miss once in a while is a good hearty stout, like a Guinness. Whew. Yeah, man, that's the stuff. It's like, I don't miss any of these. That's the only beer I miss. It's like once in a while I just need a hearty. I suppose it's the British Isles in me. But that's barley. I need a good barley beverage. A good beverage with a barley. Is that barley? Is Guinness barley? Like an Irish stout. Is Guinness barley? Malted barley. Yes. Malted barley. How much barley is in Guinness? That pinch of roasted barley, it's only 10%. Well, what's Guinness made of? Roasted barley, malted barley. Oh, we have roasted barley, malted barley, hops. Aye, hops, yeast and water. Roasted barley, malted barley, hops, yeast and water, making Guinness dairy free. Well, thank God Guinness is dairy free. I had no idea. People also ask, what is special about Guinness? The original Guinness is a type of ale known as a stout. It's made from a grist grain that includes a large amount of roasted barley, which gives it its intense burnt flavour and very dark colour. CNN.com, Guinness beer, is it really good for you? This is a strange article. I mean, also, here's the thing about articles with question marks. You know the answer is always no. Because if it were yes, the article would be, Guinness, this just in, Guinness is really good for you. Any article that has the question, it's always no. Or it's like a hedging your bets article goes, or the conclusion is, Yeah, because this article is broken down into the good and the not so great. And you go, yeah, of course. Yeah. No, beer is not great for you. Just articles with the question marks are the most are just They're the worst. Hot take of the day. It's like, come on, come with at least a hot take that stands up to some scrutiny. This just in, is standing out in a rainstorm in the middle of an open field good for you? The good. Well, at least you're outside. The bad, not a good idea. Don't do this. It might kill you. You increase your chances of getting struck by lightning. Oh, okay. Thank you. But at least you're outside. Uh-huh. Standing out in the middle of a golf course with your golf club extended over your head during a lightning storm. A good idea? No. No, it's not. But at least you're outside. Yeah. All right, I need to refill my coffee. I'll be back in a sec.
This is for all the scooter lovers. Can you give me a ride like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Can you feel alive like this? Will you ever love like this? I want you to give me a ride like this. Can you give me a love like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Ever feel alive with this? Have you ever arrived like this? Can you give me a ride 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 like this? This is for all the scooter lovers. Can you give me a ride like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Can you feel alive like this? Will you ever love like this? I want you to give me a ride like this. Can you give me a love like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Ever feel alive with this? Have you ever arrived like this? Can you give me a ride 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 like this? This is for all the scooter lovers. Can you give me a ride like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Can you feel alive like this? Will you ever love like this? I want you to give me a ride like this.
All right, it's percolating. It's percolating. Got a percolator. Percolating. Percolating. Okay. Let's take a listen to this sound. Let's see what we got going on here. I don't even remember what this song sounds like. Just like that, is this coming through? No, we're not getting sound. No sound. Good. It sounds good though, which is cool. Change it to streamer. Oh, it's percolating. Let that cool. Okay. Just like that, I was gone. Let's see if this plays.
Just like that, I was gone. Just like that, I was gone.
Yeah, this is cool. This is cool. Obviously needs work. These vocals, I love the vocal lines. Sound's not quite there, though I don't know. I like the effect on it. I want more of the effect. Maybe it's just wider. What do I got going on? And why is this called? Oh, this is guitars. Oh, these are just staggered. Okay. You are not being stereo for me. Oh, I see. Okay. Would I vocal writer in here? Oh, I do.
a cigarette.
We need to put a bit of a de-esser on here. We need to de-ess this a tad. Yeah.
Fall out the riverside. It winds before me, a one-way ticket, a cigarette. Fall out the riverside. It winds before me, a one-way ticket, a cigarette. Fall out the riverside. It winds before me, a one-way ticket. Fall out the riverside. It winds before me, a one-way ticket, a cigarette. Copter flies overhead. Years of death and hold for a room tone, a cigarette.
Okay.
Copter flies overhead. Copter flies overhead. Years of death and hold for a room tone. Copter flies overhead. Years of death and hold for a room tone, a cigarette.
If we're gonna do a cigarette again, we need to make it different. Same but different. Dry it up, throw it to the backups.
A cigarette.
Or we could do, since this is a bit of a, I don't know, would you call this clubby? What we can do is, do I have anything in these octave tracks? Yeah. Go down an octave.
A cigarette.
Old for room tone. I like that these lyrics are just kind of abstract poetry. It's like you make sense. It's like you make sense of it. I love lyrics that go, I don't know, you make sense of it.
A cigarette.
Copter flies overhead. You make sense of it. You make sense of it. 'Cause I don't know. Beep, 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 beep. Going to pan it. Going to pan it. Going to pan it. Going to pan it. Don't know what that means. Going to pan it.
A cigarette.
Now let's make it so we can hear you.
A cigarette. A cigarette.
Beep, 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 beep. Do we have a throw track? Where's my favorite throw track? We don't have a throw track yet? What are we doing? This can't be a real track without a throw track. Psh. 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 Shella schmopter flies overhead. Ears are deafened, hold for room tone. You're a throw track. I'm a throw track. Helicopter flies overhead. Ears are deafened, hold for room tone.
A cigarette.
Oops, I don't want you panned though. I I don't want that panning information. What? Huh? Jesus. Chill it out. Dare we put it up the octave? I like this part a lot. What do we have going with strings? I heard a string part.
Flies over you, ears are deafened, hold for room tone.
I want more of the low guys. Wait, oh, I moved him. Didn't mean to do that. Wait a minute.
Flies over you, ears are.
What? Damn it. And I fart. When am I gonna do this again? When am I gonna do this again?
Flies over you. Flies over you. Ears.
Why can't I hear the what? Why do I only hear one of you? I'm confused. Okay. I need to come up with new tricks because I'm going to. This is. I mean, whatever. Whatever. I'm going to put in my. Because my sample library is so huge. All I want for Christmas is a larger sample library. It certainly narrows your choices when you don't have one. But at least I'm choosing different cymbal swells each time, right? What? I didn't put it there. What are you talking about? Excuse me. Need a longer one. You're longer. Not quite that long. What? Yeah, that's about the right length, make it really wide though. Put on, we're gonna do mid-side EQ, which you gotta be careful with, but I think it's good for effects like this. No, it didn't work. Sometimes it doesn't work. I don't get it. Sometimes it makes things narrower. That sounds good. No, without it. Okay, I think it works.
On the road to find on the road
We're losing other information. Like, the song needs to grow with it. Strings. What are you doing, strings? Where are my strings at? I have no idea where they are. My brass. Where the hell are my strings? I hear them. Where are you? Oh, you're in here. Why are you in here? Okay. Strings plus stuff.
years of death and hope for a own tongue.
Can you hear me? Ooh, good guess.
Copter flies overhead. Years of death and hope for a own tongue.
That'll work. Yeah.
Hold for a own tongue.
Except I need you to really.
On the road to find.
Let's start stacking shit. What? What? I don't know what. Do do da da da. I don't know. No. Hmm. There we go. school. Name that chord, yeah. When I become a super famous streamer, I'm gonna do things like win $1,000 if you can name this chord. That needs to be a little earlier though. We're a little behind the times. Strike it. Up-bow. Like, get that. The strings can't abandon it, though, if you're going to come in there. What's the progression? Runway. Cool. Wrong word, damn it. Hold for room tone. Really warm things up. Really warm things up. Really warm things up. On the road to find down the slope in time, and I jet, leave a trail behind. Let's have these strings be really verby. Be verb strings. I'm sure they need to be wider. Let's mess around with this. Just like that, I was. On the road to find down the slope in time, and I jet leave. I don't think the right progression. It's basically just walking up, right? It's going. On the road to find down the slope in time, and I jet leave a trail behind. Close. All right. On the road to find down the slope in time, and I jet leave a trail behind. On the road to find down the slope in time, and I jet leave a trail behind. On the road to find down the slope. On the road to find down the slope in time, and I jet. Second And die. Yeah, okay.
Go on the road to find down the slope in time, and I just leave a trail behind. Go, and I go on the road.
That's not the bass in this. Let me check this. Yeah. You're just striking it too hard. Attack's very weird. Why is it attack so strange? It's like sliding into it. I'm not hearing things. I mean, I'm hearing things, but not in a good way. Doesn't sound so bad. There you go, it's better.
And I go on the road to find down the slope in time, and I just leave a trail behind. And I go on the road to find down the slope in time, and I just leave a trail behind. And I go on the road to find down the slope in time, and I just leave a trail behind. And I go on the road to find down the slope in time, and I just leave a trail behind.
That's a pretty long. I was gonna say stack it more. 100-second delay.
On the road to find down the slope in time and I jet. On the road to find down the slope in time and I jet. Leave a trail behind.
That's nice. Now let's get this.
On the road to find. On the road to find down the slope. On the road to find
Jesus, got a lot of stuff on here. Holy.
on the road to find down the slope in time. On the road to find down the slope in time and I jet. Leave a trail. On the road to find down the slope in time and I jet. Leave a trail. On the road to find down the slope in time and I jet.
What if we bring...
On the road to find down the slope in time and I jet. Leave a trail behind.
Get it out of the way, the leads a bit.
There
we go.
on the road to find down the slope in time and I jet. Leave a trail behind.
Now, do we want it more wet or dry? Why can't I... What? Why can't I go to bus 4? Huh?
On the
But I
road to
need delay. Delay might be cool. Do I have a delay throw?
on the road to find down the slope. On the road to find down the slope in time and I jet. Leave a trail behind.
Fun. But the anti-roll's not lined up.
And I jet. Leave a trail behind. On the road to find
Where are we not lined up? Yeah, who's...
down that road.
Maybe it leads a little early.
Down that road. Down that road. Down that road. Down that road. Down that road.
No!
Down that road.
It's not Tandai-roll.
Find down that road.
Diction.
Find down that road. Find down that road. Find down that road.
Wait a minute, what's the rhythm here?
On the road to find down that road. On the road to find down that road. Down the slope in time and I jet. Leave a trail behind. Just like that I was gone. On the road to find down that road. the slope in time, and I just leave a trail behind. And I go on the road to find, and I walk down the slope in time, and
Drums need to come up, man.
I go on the road to find, and I walk down the slope. I go.
Ah, no.
And I go on the road to find, and I walk down the slope in time, and I just leave a trail behind.
Leave some mouthies, leave some mouth clickies behind.
And I just
Yeah, I don't need any of that mouth shit.
and I just leave a trail behind.
Yeah, and then don't need the keyboard click.
And I just leave a trail behind.
It's right there. Or is it on? No, it's got to be there. Is it really that close? Did I hit it that quickly? No way. No way. Why would I do that? So weird.
Just like that, I was gone.
Sorry. Check in with chat. No, I'm not a Trekkie. I mean, No, I'm not a Trekkie. I have appreciation for it, but certainly not a Trekkie. I'm a Star Wars. OG Star Wars. I'm OG Star Wars.
Just like that, I was gone. Just like that, I was. Just like that.
I kind of like that. I wonder if I can emphasize that.
Just like that, I was gone.
What is making that cutoff sound? I like that.
Just like. Just like.
Is it this? Yes, I kind of like this. Just raw cutoff. I kind of like that glitch.
Just like that, I.
Make that more intentional.
Just like that, I was. Just like that, I was. Just like that.
We're gonna make this intentional.
Just like that, I was. Just like that, I was. Just like.
Verb on it?
Just like that, I.
Yep, that's it. That was the answer.
Just like that, I was. Just like that. Just like that, I was. Just like that. Just like that, I was. Just like that, I was. Just like that, I was.
And then do we combine our symbol effect? Or
Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that, I was. Just like that, I was. Just like that. Just like that, I was. 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 Just like that, I was.
a little more symbol lead in. Our favorite thing.
Just like that, I was. Just like that I was.
Gotta do something more fun in the second chorus, though.
Just like that I was gone. Just like that I was gone. Just like that I was gone. Just like that I was gone.
Got some brass. Woo.
Just like that I was gone.
Woo. I like how distorted it is.
Just like that I was gone. Just like that I was gone. Just like that I was gone. Just like that I was gone.
A lot of things going on the side, though. Maybe we throw this in the center, actually.
Just like that I was gone.
Like that.
Just like that I was gone.
This one, you gotta sing this again.
Just like that I was gone. 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 Just like that I was gone.
Heavy on the brass.
Just like that I was gone.
The other thing you can do is you can sing the hook. Put lyrics on it.
Just like that I was gone.
Just hum it. That's kind of cool.
Just like that I was gone.
Let's try that.
Just like that I was gone. Just like that I was gone. Just like that, I was gone.
Oh, it's just the same.
Just like that, I was gone.
In tune, please.
Just like that, I was gone. Just like that, I was gone. Just like that, I was gone. Just like that, I was gone.
Let's see what we got. Probably gonna move this back. That's latency. Lovely.
Just like that, I was gone.
Oops. Yes. One of them was off, but otherwise. That one. Somebody's not in tune here. It's you. It's you, bud. That's not a note. When in doubt. Solo follow. Cool. Good enough for government.
I was gone. was gone. I was gone. Was gone.
What's happening? What's happening?
Like that, I was gone.
It's not. Something's missing.
Was gone. Was gone.
I want to warm it up. So does that mean which one's my low, guys?
Was gone. Was gone.
Okay, no. What am I trying to do here? What am I trying to do? Oh, that's what I'm trying to do. Bypass that effect. It's on all these tracks. What? Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Shoot. Undo. So bypass Acon.
Was gone.
Oh, why isn't that? What? Why did you suddenly get very breathy? What's happening here? So much going on. What's happening? I told you all to bypass this one. Why didn't that work? What does that mean? There you go, finally.
Was gone. Was gone. Was gone.
bathroom verb. Let's see what that does. Little bathroom verb. Little bathroom verb never killed anybody.
Let's go. 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 Let's go.
Some of these attacks. Oh, well, that explains that one. Why do you get so far off? Ooh. Like a phaser on it. More effects, please. What? That one's off, this guy. Also, I think wrong notes. Yep. There we go. There's a clicky in that one. Let me just drag this one out of here. Wrong one. It's a little flat at the end. Also, I'm going to try to sidechain this to the kick drum. See what that does. Give it a little pumping action. Where's my kick? Is it just a loop? It's just a loop, isn't it? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So you can hear it. It's like one of them, the kick is more pronounced. Let's go. Versus. Let's go. Actually, no, I can't hear it. What am I talking about? Let's go. Let's go. Now what? We're having fun. Now what? Oh, I have more coffee. Be back in a jiffy. Yeah!
This is for all the scooter lovers. Can you give me a ride like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Can you feel alive like this? Will you ever love like this? I want you to give me a ride like this. Can you give me a love like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Ever feel alive with this? Have you ever arrived like this? Can you give me a ride 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 like this? This is for all the scooter lovers. Can you give me a ride like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Can you feel alive like this? Will you ever love like this? I want you to give me a ride like this.
Pictionary? Anyone? Good catch. All right. All right, that sounds good. Bathroom verb fixes everything. It's like everything, you know, it's a great aesthetic, the bathroom. Makes you want to sing in a bathroom. No, I say I'm a Star Wars fan, but what I mean by OG is I don't think anything after episode 6 or pre-episode 4 is canon. There's 3 movies in my book. No, in my Star Wars world, there's the original 3 movies and then one sequence from the prequels, the Darth Maul sequence, the Duel of the Fates. That's it. There is 3 movies plus one scene that I call canon. No, but actually, my sister is very much into the animated series, and I have caught some of that, and some of that's cool. But I can't say I've sat down and watched a whole bunch of it. So some of that's cool. I also recognize some of those animated series, and some video games are decent. Okay, there's more than what I'm saying, but for the most part, I've caught some animated clips that I liked, and some video game moments that I liked. But in the movies, I recognize 3 movies plus one scene. Yeah, I haven't checked out. Yeah, that might be fun, but I'm just not much of a gamer anymore. But I used to like. There was the Nintendo 64 game. Shadows of the Empire was real cool. Rogue Squadron was sweet. Battlefront. I play a little Battlefront. Battlefront's cool. And I've watched some gameplay of what was that one? I don't know, one of them that was cool looking, but I just watched gameplay. But Shadows of the Empire was sweet. It's hard, but it's sweet. So was Rogue Squadron, man. I used to burn hours of my life playing Rogue Squadron. Maybe it was Fallen Order. I'd have to look. It's like, I think it's the one that's like pretty universally known as the best one, if that makes any sense. It's like it was probably a PS2 maybe. I don't know. It's a really popular one. I don't even know. Let's see. List of Star Wars video games. Like, I watched all the cutscenes is basically what I did. I go, oh, this is a cool story. X-Wing versus TIE Fighter? That sounds awesome. Oh, I also played the pod racing game. What was it? Star Wars Pod Racer, where that was called. That one wasn't as good as Rogue Squadron, but I had some fun with that. Knights of the Old Republic, maybe. Maybe that was the one I thought was cool. One of the Knights of the Old Republic. God, there's so many games. Holy cow. Oh, yeah, then there's like the Lego Star Wars. Jesus. They made a few bucks, huh? This just in. Star Wars made a few bucks. Good Lord. There's hundreds of games. In my mind, there's like 20 Star Wars video games ever. But no, there's it's hundreds. No, I didn't like. Here's why I Rogue One. It's like, in general, I hate prequels because I don't need answers to these questions. In my mind, 9 times out of 10, there's a reason a movie starts where it does, because all the good stuff happens after. If they wanted to start it earlier, they would have started it earlier. 9 times out of 10, it's like, I don't need the answer, because here's the thing: with the prequels, you always know the ending. You can't write a prequel without knowing how it ends because it happened before. So I go, so much of the drama's gone. 9 times out of 10, I can't get behind a prequel for that reason. You know how Rogue One ends. Like, you know these characters die, and you know that the Death Star's built. And it's just all about figuring out where the loophole in the Death Star came from. And I go, I don't need to know the answer to that question. I don't care. It's not that there's no drama here. And it's very silly because here's also the thing. The fact that the Death Star had that loophole and the fact that it had basically a hole in the side of it they could drop a bomb in was such kind of a ridiculous thing to begin with. You don't need a movie to explain that stupid. It was kind of, it's a low-level plot hole. You don't need to make a movie around why explaining that plot hole because there's somebody inside who put it in the plans. And I go, this is dumb. I don't care. It doesn't matter. In the grand scheme of this universe, the Death Star gets blown up. They found out the loophole in it. Great. Again, these are things I just don't care about. And the fact that I know the fate of these characters from frame one takes away all drama for me. So that's my take on Rogue One. Doesn't matter how well it's made. If I know how your story ends, I'm not hooked. I just don't care. Hot take of the day. I like stories where I don't know what's going to happen. Those are cool to me. Now, anyway. So it's like 9 times out of 10, I think prequels are a dumb idea. Origin stories don't need to know. I don't need, or for a cool character, it's much cooler not to know how they got there than it is to come up with one answer to that question. Anyway. Right, I don't need plot holes filled. That's, again, it's like, they're plot holes. I don't need a movie explaining the plot hole. It's like, it doesn't, I don't need, we're under the impression that we need more answers to dumb questions with these, like the prequel habit we have. It's like, no, you don't need these questions answered. It's like, what's the one, or like the trope in these movies is like how characters got their names. And you go, first of all, 9 times out of 10, the answer you came up with is not that great. You go, seriously, that's how I got their name? Oh, well, that kind of ruins it. 9 times out of 10, it ruins it. You go, it's much more fun to leave that up to the imagination. Why do we have to answer this question? I don't know. It's like in the Han Solo movie. Oh, yeah, like how he gets his name is Solo is because, I don't remember. I remember it not being very satisfying how he got his name. And I go, do we need to know that? What happens next? That's always the more interesting question than what did happen, though, to get us to this point? You go, I don't care. We're at this point. I don't care. There's a reason George Lucas started with episode 4 as opposed to episode 1, and we found out why. Because all the stuff before is real boring. All the trade disputes. I go, no one cares about trade disputes. No one cares. There's one thing interesting that happened before episode 4, and his name was Darth Maul. And you go, he's cool. Glad I got to see him. That's it. That's really it. Pod racing's fun, but you know what? You can do pod racing in the future. It didn't need to it could still be happening. Yeah, pod racing is cool, but it can happen in the future. There's no reason it needed to happen before. You can still have pod racing in future stories. All right, so there's the pod racing sequence is fun. It's not as good as the Duel of the Fate sequence, but it's still pretty fun. Pod racing is a cool thing. But again, there's no reason it needs to be in a prequel. Because, like, don't you want to know how Darth Vader became Darth Vader? And I go, not really, because the answer's not going to be that cool. Much more interesting to leave it to your imagination. Because when you answer it, you go, oh, seriously, that's it? Oh, and he killed a bunch of kids? Oh, I didn't need to know that. You know, I really didn't need to know that. Like, ugh. It just makes you feel bad. You go, oh, seriously, that's... I thought, you know what? It just makes you feel bad. The answer doesn't make you feel more excited about Star Wars. The answer makes you go, oh, I kind of like him less now. Oh, and he used to, like, monologue about sand? Ugh. You know, I'm rethinking how cool Darth Vader is. I used to, like, love-hate him. Now I kind of just don't like him. And if, like, he could... Like, if he could have never have talked before he put on the mask, that's... In my mind, that's a better answer than all of that. Oh, yeah, dude, the soundtrack of the sequels, I played that to death. I immediately bought it after seeing the movies. Immediately. Duel of the Fates. Oh, yeah. The soundtrack's out of control. John Williams, man. But you know what? It's a good thing we have the prequels, so Darth Vader can tell you that sand is coarse. Glad we got those prequels. I didn't know sand was coarse. Thanks, Anakin. Holy. Wow. Insight. It's very similar to my Joker rant where I go, oh, he didn't like his job very much. Guess what? Joker didn't like his job. Oh, yeah, that makes him terrifying. And wow, I needed to know that. Thanks. And he lived in New York City. Oh, well, that's a little less spectacular than, you know, I was kind of hoping he, like, spawned from hell. But no, he just had a shitty job in New York City. Isn't that interesting? No, guys, it's not. It really isn't. But would you like to know that somebody yelled at him on the street once and that upset him? And that he danced down the stairs once? Yeah, but Joker danced down the stairs once. Don't you want to see that? No. You don't? No. Oh. You must be the only one. Because it's focus grouping very well. Joker dancing down the stairs in New York in 1973. It's focus grouping great. Oh, you're doing a Joker movie. Great. Okay, so, like, what's some cool stuff that happens? He dances down the stairs, very strangely. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's kind of like that's what's going to be on the trail. It's in the trail. It's a big dancing down the stairs sequence. Oh. But it's in New York in the 70s. And this is the Batman Joker. This is that Joker. Yeah. We're saying that. Oh, okay. Great. I will never understand the hype around that Joker movie. If it was called Joe, nobody would be talking about it. If it was the same movie, but the character's name was Joe, and if it was the same, everything was the same. In fact, no, nothing in the movie needs to change. Because he's never even called the Joker. Oh, no, he says at one point, call me the Joker. Okay, if he says, call me Joe, and the movie's called Joe, would anyone care about that movie? Anyone? Oh, the answer's no? Okay.
on the road to find, down the slope in time, and I just
gotta tighten this up. There's a lot going on here. I probably should bust this if I'm going to be. It's a lot of work, though. Just do it, Jeff. But don't you want to see Joker dance down the stairs really weirdly? Dying to see it. So how did he get his name? Oh, he told somebody to call him the Joker. So he didn't earn the nickname? Well, no, he was on a talk show and he told somebody to call him that. Why? Don't know. We don't know. Who's to say? Get this. How did Joker come up with his name? Oh, he told somebody to call him that once. Oh. And we're making a whole movie. How much is this movie going to cost me? I don't know, $100 million. Does that sound good? No. I mean, that sounds like a complete, utter waste of money. Yeah. Yeah. That about sums up the experience. But it's going to win a lot of awards, though. Why? Dunno. Dunno. Dunno is the answer. D-U-N-N-O. Dunno. Oh, okay. Well, as long as it wins the awards. Who cares how we get there, right? Is it a movie that people are ever going to want to see a second time? Oh, no? People are going to say it's great, but never want to watch it a second time? That's interesting. As long as it wins the awards. Oh, people would much rather watch a Batman movie. Interesting. Who would have thought that? For all your movie hot takes. But everyone's going to say they like it, though. Don't worry. Even though no one has watched that movie for a second time. Right, but also it's like, again, if the movie was called Joe and the trailer was for Joe and it was the same movie, would you ever even have gone to seen it? That's why I contend it was just a marketing play. If the movie was called Joe, would anyone ever have seen it? Would you have even bothered to go to the theater? There's actually a better movie called Joe with Nicolas Cage in it. That's actually a better movie overall. If they called that movie, honestly, if they called the existing Nicolas Cage movie Joe, if they called that Joker, it's a better origin story. It's more interesting. You go, seriously? He came from this? Way more interesting. Guys, it's not this hard. Movies are hard. They're not this hard. Movies are hard. They're not this hard. We're making them way harder than they need to be. Seriously, watch the movie Joe with Nicolas Cage, and in your mind, do the switch. You go, oh, this is the Joker movie. You go, whoa, it's kind of interesting. I would not have expected this.
On the road to find down the slope in time, and I just leave a trail behind. Just like that, I was gone.
All right, we got this transition here.
And I just leave a trail behind.
We want to do this full thing.
And I just leave a trail behind.
No. Should we just go in quicker?
And I just leave a trail behind.
Just go right into it, or we could have more fun. Yeah, Joaquin's cool. Joaquin's cool. He is very interesting to watch on the screen. I will give you that. If this were the Joker movie, this is a more interesting origin story. Seriously, watch The Master and go, oh no, this is a Joker origin story. Now you're onto something. If you want to do an origin story.
Time, and I just leave a trail behind. Just like that, I was gone.
All right, we can either cut this short. Let's try that.
Time, and I just...
It's a little hot too in my ears. Excuse me.
Time, and I just leave a trail.
Or his own movie. I wish I was here. It's like this. It's kind of this fake documentary he made. That's a more interesting Joker origin story.
Time, and I just leave a trail behind.
It's literally the exercise is name a movie. It's a more interesting origin story for Joker than Joker. Any movie. Paddington 2, more interesting Joker. Oh, if you call Paddington 2 Joker, you go, more interesting Joker origin story. Am I wrong or am I right? If Paddington 2 was somehow a Joker origin story, you go, this is madness. And you go, yeah, like the Joker. Guys, it's not that hard. It really isn't.
Time, and I just leave a trail behind. Just like that, I was gone.
Just know that if I ever become a billionaire, I ain't spending my money on optimizing my diet. It's all going into movies. Making my own movie studio.
And I just...
Sorry, I won't be doing much philanthropic work. I'll be just making movies. If you go, would you like to donate to charity? I go, if it's a movie charity. This is a charity to raise money for good movies. Movies are dying and they're in need. They're in need. So I'd like to build a charity that just becomes a movie studio.
Just like that, I was gone.
And then a big scandal will come out. It goes, looks like billionaire Jeff Blim is giving all these movies to these charities that are fronting his movie studios. I'm gonna go. The big scandal is that all my charity work, they're just fronts for movie productions. That would be my big scandal.
Like that, I was gone.
He's laundering money through these charities to finance Batman movies. Pretty, it's nice to pre-plan your scandals. This is vision boarding. You know, I'm doing my vision board of scandals. Okay, so if you ever see me launch a charity, it's definitely a front for a movie studio. Music, any money you make music is definitely to finance future movies. So I'm fronting as a musician to be a movie studio exec.
Leave a trail behind.
And then I will buy the most ridiculous script that has nothing to do with the DC universe and then call it a Joker origin story. It could be Paddington 3. If Paddington 3 comes to my desk and go, this is the Joker origin story. Bingo bongo.
Leave a trail behind. Just like that.
Wait, what was I doing? I've totally lost track.
Leave a trail.
I was deleting this for some reason. Paddington 3.
Just like that.
I still need to see Paddington 2.
Trail behind.
What am I? Bam. Just like that.
Trail behind.
Am I trying to cut out this whole bar?
Trail behind.
No, I think just this one.
Trail behind.
No, I guess I need more than that. I guess this whole bar. Paddington 3 script sold as Joker origin story.
Trail behind. Just like that, I was gone.
Also backup so you can stop yelling at me. These backups are yelling at me. Oh, I don't want to do that.
Just like that, I was gone. Leave a trail behind. Just like that, I was gone.
Yeah, it's not quite connecting. Yeah, the master's cool. Master's cool. Also, man, it's got Philip Seymour Hoffman. Dude, he's in my top 5 actors of all time. Just him and Anthony Hopkins. I saw some Anthony Hopkins the other day. I was like, God, there's just nothing more compelling on a screen. He could read me the dictionary and I'd be riveted. Same with Philip Seymour Hoffman. Except this is my impression of Philip Seymour Hoffman reading the dictionary. He goes. Oh, it was A, B, C, D, E, F, and then he just screams. He goes from 0 to 60. It's not A, B, C, D, E, F, H, I, G. There you go.
Leave a trail behind.
Phil Seymour Hoffman's best. There's no 0 miles per hour or 70 miles per hour. There's nothing in between. Hold on. I want to watch my favorite Philip Seymour Hoffman scene. One of them. God, there's so many. Whatever, I'll get flagged. I don't care. Flag me! Sue me! Flag me! Sue me! Flag me! Sue me! Flag me! Flag me! Flag me! Flag me!
Leave a trail behind.
It's in Charlie Wilson's War. This scene's pure madness. Should I play it back at a different speed? It's like, again, I think I'm not really paying attention to this stuff. I got flagged once for something. I didn't figure out what it was, but I don't think that's a strike against your channel. It just gets, or am I risking a strike? I don't know how this works yet. Like, is this okay? If people are more in the know, is this okay to do? I just risk like it being muted, or if all it is, the video gets taken down. Whatever. I don't know. Bad idea, good idea. All right, let's link the video in chat. There you go. I can't multi-stream it. I still don't understand how reaction channels work. I don't get it. I don't understand. How do they do it? I'll never understand how the world works. All right. I mean, my channel is not even monetized. I don't have enough hours or what, so it's like I'm not gonna. Whatever, I'll just post in chat. You can enjoy if you want. I'll put it on Twitch to you. I think a movie of just Philip Seymour Hoffman clips would be my favorite movie of all time, with some Anthony Hopkins in there.
Leave a trail behind. Just like that I was gone.
Yeah, this sucks. We need some sauce. I don't even know what this button does. This one scares me. Oh no, I don't know what that one does. I don't know. That appeared recently. What does this one do? Free tempo recording. I don't know what the fuck that means.
On the road to find.
Okay, let's get that timing. It's a little behind.
On the road to find. On the road. On the road to find. Down the sloping time.
It means back phrased.
On the road.
It's like either back phrase it a lot or get it.
On the road to find. On the road to find. Down the sloping time. Leave a trail behind. Leave a trail behind. Leave a trail behind. Leave a trail behind.
Just put in a weird sound.
Leave a trail behind. Leave a trail behind.
Mail me.
Leave a trail behind.
Leave a trail behind. Just drum fill.
Leave a trail behind. Just like that. Leave a trail behind.
Why don't I have? Why aren't my keyboard no work? What's happening? Okay. It's weird. Thank you for being weird.
Leave a trail behind. Just leave a trail behind. Just like leave a trail behind.
Let's do some weird like
Leave a trail behind.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get funky and weird. We're gonna get funky and weird.
leave a trail behind. Leave a trail behind.
Cool. Yeah. Something like this. Something like this. Yeah.
Leave a trail behind. Leave a trail behind. Leave a trail behind. Just leave a trail behind. Just like leave a trail behind. Just like that. Leave a trail behind. Just like that I was gone. Leave a trail behind. Leave a trail behind. Just
Is this doing anything?
trail behind. Just like that I was trail behind. Just like that.
What if we do something like this?
Trail behind. Just like that I was trail behind. Just like trail behind. Just like that. Trail behind. Just like that. Trail behind. Just like that. Trail behind. 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 Just like that. Trail behind. Just trail behind. Just like that. Trail behind. Just like that. Trail behind. Just trail behind. Trail behind. Just trail behind. Trail behind. Just like that I was gone. Trail behind. Trail behind. Trail behind. Just like that. Trail behind. Just like that. Trail behind. Just like that I was gone.
More tracks, please.
Trail behind. Just like that I was gone. Trail behind. Just like that. Trail Just like that I fell behind. Just like that I fell behind. Just like that I was gone. Fell behind. Just like that I was gone. Just like that I was gone. Fell behind. Just like that I add like a fall, like a faller. What did I just transpose by -3? I don't know, that's weird. Where are you? Faller? What do you do? Just like that. Just like that I would. Fell behind. Fell behind. Fell behind. Why? Just like that I was. Fell behind. Fell behind. Just like. Fell behind. Just like. Fell behind. Just like that I was gone. Fell behind. Just like that I was gone. Just like that. No, I just want to. This is not it. This is not it. Is it the plasma drop that I use? Leave a trail behind. Just like that. Just like that. Leave a trail behind. Just like. Leave a trail behind. Just like that. Leave a trail behind. Just like that. Oh, I think that's also why. Leave a trail behind. Just like that. Leave a trail behind. Leave a trail behind. Just like that I was leave a trail behind. Just like that. Just like just like that I was.
Why isn't this I think I need a more aggressive low cut here.
Just like that I was. Just like that I was. Just like that I.
Yeah, I want to hit a brick wall here.
Just like that I was gone. Just like that I was.
Yeah, closer.
Just like that. Just like that. Just like that I.
Yeah.
Just like that I was gone.
This delay, I want it to be drier here. I don't know if I want to bypass the delay entirely. Send, wait, I'm sending to main send to aux 14. Absolute.
Just like that I was gone. Just like that I was gone. On the road to find down the slope in time. Leave a trail behind. Just like that I was gone. Just like that.
I think I wanted to go longer.
Leave a trail behind. Just like that.
Maybe hit it on just like that.
Leave a trail behind. Just like that I was gone. Leave a trail behind.
Oh, well, that's also why.
Leave a trail behind. Just like that I was gone. Leave a trail behind. Just like that I was gone.
Yeah, the idea, execution, not so great. Maybe just this.
Leave a trail behind. Just like that, I was gone.
Yeah. Maybe we can put you in a little bit, but you gotta be way down. You gotta be way down.
Leave a trail behind. Just like that, I was gone.
No.
Leave a trail behind. Just like that, I was gone.
Yeah, I need a drum hit though.
Leave a trail behind. Just like that, I was gone.
Just a pew. I just a pew. Pew.
Leave a trail behind. Just like that.
Okay, are we double up on our plasma drops? Let's see what this does.
Open time. Leave a trail. Leave a trail behind. Just like that, I was gone.
Shit.
Just like that, I was gone. 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 Just like that, I was. Just like that, I was gone. 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 Just like that, I was gone.
There's too much going on.
Just like that, I was gone. Just like that, I was gone.
It's close.
Just like that, I was gone. 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 Just like that, I. Just like that, I was gone. Just like that, I was. Just like that, I was gone. Just like that. Just like that, I was gone. Just like that, I was gone. Just like that, I was
That
gone.
was a heavy accident. See if we can get some of that in there.
That I was gone.
Yeah, that's cool as shit.
Just like that, I was gone.
Let's keep it going, see what this does. this track. What? Why not? Oh, there's nothing playing. That'll do it.
Just like that, I was gone. Just like that, I was gone.
Sidechain that thing into the vocal a little bit and get it out of the way. We could even do that. Nah. Oh yeah, that won't work. Sidechain it to the backs. Is it you guys?
Just like that.
falling. All right, I think we're about. Oh God, put my headphones on my coffee. We're about to call it a stream here. This is fun. This is fun. This is fun. Yeah. All right. I think we covered everything. Hopefully I get to 1 or 2 this week, other streams. But Patreon next weekend, I think. Okay.